Welcome back, everybody, to more of the Houston Texans Madden 21 franchise rebuild series. It's going to be a really fun episode today, I hope anyway, as we have two major breakout scenarios that we found out last episode. Against Atlanta, we have a chance to upgrade defensive tackle Jabari Carr and wide receiver Amari Jones, two highly drafted, normal dev players who are young and with increased development could help this team take things to the next level. They both are coming off great games as well. We had 4 sacks against the Bengals yesterday. 2 of them were by Jabari Carr, and then Amari Jones had 2 touchdowns. They were in garbage time, but they were still against a starting defense. And I think that we made a good change with our receivers last episode to put Brandon Cooks in a slot receiver role. Here's the progress for Amari Jones this season. He got shut out in his NFL debut, but since then, we've seen him score touchdowns in 3 out of 4 games. He's been over 67 yards in 3 of those games as well. So I think he's on his way to a solid rookie campaign. He'll be earning upgrades along the way and potentially his biggest here today. At the same time, the team is getting healthier. Linval Joseph will play his first game for us today, and then Jeremiah Bradham returns as well. I think that Tony Pollard is going to go right back to the second running back role, and I was hoping to see a little more from him while he got those 2 starts, but I still think Pollard's going to have some big play upside for us, and then we'll shake up the D-line a little bit, and hopefully we can continue playing some decent run defense. Jabari Carr at left end, Linval Joseph will play right end, and then Kerry Borden will play nose. I also think we're going to trade Tre'Quan Smith. We are playing a lot of other receivers we're trying to develop, and with Cooks going to the slot, that really takes away Smith's role. So let's see if we can make something happen here that I think would be fair for a player who didn't have a lot of free agent interest. Teams here aren't even showing much interest. There's 1 green team, 2 green teams, 3, 4. I'm actually surprised they didn't take that trade, but I will make this trade right here. Tre'Quan Smith and a 6th round pick in exchange for linebacker Khaleke Hudson. I think that the middle of the field coverage has been so poor. We have to do a lot more to fix it, and that is the main thing I'd like to focus on here as far as trading goes. So Tre'Quan Smith didn't have a lot of interest in free agency. I actually thought you could go straight up there because of Hudson being a lower overall player, but I think it's a fair trade. We give up the 6th round pick. We add a linebacker now with coverage ability, 78 zone coverage, 87 speed, 76 awareness. Now, we're still going to be developing Joe Jackson, but maybe this could make Zach Cunningham expendable. Actually, I don't think anybody would take on that contract, so I'm probably not going to be trading him. Still a good run defender, but in pass coverage, we've just been atrocious this year. From an overall standpoint, Hudson would be tied for our best coverage linebacker, and we could consider playing him and Joe Jackson and having both McKinney and Cunningham kind of being 2-down players. The coverage rating obviously stands out here for Hudson. That gives us a nice boost. Do we play him and Jackson together? I say we give it a shot. It wouldn't hurt to test it out. We are set to miss Max Ridley now for the next 3 weeks, so we're going to hopefully get some edge rush from Montez Sweat. And then on the opposite side, we're going to be playing Jonathan Grenard. 70 overall normal dev in his 4th year. He's a speed rusher. And so far in his career in this series, no sacks yet. Let's get to some upgrading now before we dive into today's action. Kerry Borden will go as speed rusher here. Think that going well-rounded, especially when you have like a high dev, you know you're getting more upgrades. I think that'll increase his ceiling significantly. Amari Jones going to get a new upgrade here. We're going route runner again. Just got to get those, I think, to like 76 or better, and that's a slow process. I'm hoping we can notice a difference with our defense today, and I want the offense to build upon what went well last episode. We're also going to see Chad Briggs play a little bit more in this one. I'm giving him a chance to start and play the first few possessions. I want to play him and Denzel Mims, but I think it's time to really see what Briggs can do so we can make decisions about our future at the end of this season. So, welcome to the action, everybody. Back in the backfield now, Jeremiah Bradham. And we'll open with a little play action now, slowing up the rush. That is hauled in, and Gordon Norwood has a gain of 9. Two receivers to the right of the formation now. Here comes Brandon Cooks, and it's Bradham. His return gets nothing here on the first carry. They say he got a yard. Okay. 3rd and inches here. Houston will go to the air, and Watson, he gets out of there. 1st down and more. Watson slides at the 47-yard line. We'll run this one to the outside now, and a flag is down. We couldn't get the run game going at all yesterday, so I don't know what to expect in this game. Not a good start. Play fake for Watson. He airs it out. That's caught by Cooks. Into Falcon territory, 1st down. I do think, especially with who we have at wide receiver, it makes the most sense to have Cooks there inside. He has the best route running, and that's obviously the role that needs route running the most, I would say. Although you could consider, outside just because they'll usually face the best corners here. Oh, nice move by Bradham. So what's more important, having good route running against what could be a team's 3rd best corner if they're not playing a high-rated corner inside, or having your best on the outside to face the best corners in the game? Ultimately, I think a lot of it comes down to just the routes in your playbook and what they're going to be doing most of the time. Here's 3rd and 4 now for Watson, and he's got to get rid of this one. Pressure on those last 2 snaps. And now we got the 50-yard try. I have not edited field goal accuracy, but Fairbairn has struggled from long range. This kick is good from 50. All right, defense. I want to see some improvement today, I hope. It's going to be the Falcons starting on the ground, and they'll immediately pick up 11 yards. That running back is 2nd-year player Robert Penn, who has 93 speed, solid acceleration. He can break tackles as well and turn on a dime. So he might be somebody that makes some big plays against us. Also catches the football quite well. 1st and 10. Falcons run this again. Penn, solid run here to the 40-yard line. Going spread out here. This is 3rd and 6 for Matt Ryan, and he'll take the shot deep downfield, and we play the sideline perfectly. Bradley Roby defending Julio Jones. Drive number 2 for the offense. We'll go with offset pistol here. Amari Jones is the motion man. Pressure picked up. Watson to Jones. There he goes. Out to midfield. 28-yard connection. I like that we're seeing Jones get a lot of big plays like this. Some yards after catch. I'm hoping he's somebody who ends up averaging a lot of yards on his catches. 1st and 10. Back to the air we go. Pressure inside, got to get rid of it. This is 3rd and 6 now for Watson. Again, that pressure, it's getting through the middle, and quarterbacks just get rid of the football in this game very quickly. Falcons take over at the 9. Here's Matt Ryan from the 1, takes the shot for Julio Jones. Well, there's 52 yards. Bradley Roby versus Julio Jones should be a fun matchup, but advantage Julio on this one. Let's see the next gen stats replay here. That's way too much time, and no one's even close to putting pressure on Ryan. A ton of air yards, and nothing special on the route. He just outruns Roby. I want to be doing that to other teams. Here's Matt Ryan on first down. That's knocked away. It's Fletcher. Isaiah Fletcher making plays. It looks like you'll see mostly Calvin Ridley. They'll run this to the right side, and Montez Sweat is all over it. All right, we can recover from that big play now. 3rd and 10. Spreading out the defense. Ryan, pressure, dumps it off, and the tackle is made. We hit a 50-yard field goal. Now the Falcons will look to respond. Oh, they faked it! No, don't let him get there! Oh, that was too close. That was so close to a conversion. Robbie Gould. Maybe a few years ago he can get there. But Houston will take over on downs. And it's going to be Bradham for no gain. We'll try it again now. There's some daylight, and Bradham gets across the 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3. And I really want to see our interior start to hold up here so we can actually run some plays. 4-man rush. Watson dumps it for Bradham. He's going to get it. He breaks another tackle and gets out of bounds at midfield. Here's Watson on first down, and again he's got Amari Jones on the catch. First down. Jones is really settling into this role nicely. This is working out really well, I think. We'll try to go with the stretch now. It's Bradham on the outside. We're getting balanced. Pressure right off the edge. No! Bradham scoops it up. That was kind of his responsibility to maybe pick up that rush as it got through. But at least he helps recover some of that yardage. I thought he was going to be able to, but the rusher got too wide. So 3rd down and 7 now. And this is hauled in. Bradham for a first down. And continuing to fight for extra yardage. At the 22 now, this is trouble, but Watson gets out of it and has Cooks inside the 5. This is one of my favorite things about this series that we didn't get in the first 3. I remember watching like Brock Wall in the Browns series run around and make plays against us, but no one's done this. Maneuver in the pocket, get outside, throw on the run. This is fun to watch. Makes it a lot more exciting. And now, that is open. Paulson is in. Touchdown. They brought the house on that one. And the Texans extend their lead. I totally forgot about the goals, by the way. I guess Amari Jones is on his way at 39 yards or so. He's going to have to break a couple big ones, though. I don't think he's ever going to be a high-volume receiver in this offense. We just haven't done that very much. Well, this is a solid start for Houston. Let's see if we keep it up. Atlanta will start with a run to Penn, and Montez Sweat makes another play. I think we're seeing that there is a huge difference in the play we're getting from Sweat compared to Aquara. Sweat's playing like a superstar. That is a first down, though, for Atlanta. They get up to the 41-yard line. That's Jake Butt. Play number 11 for the Falcons. Here's Matty Ice. Sweat applies pressure. That's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Finally, one goes our way. It's Terrell Edmonds. Yesterday, all of those disrupted throws still ended up being caught by Devontae Adams. We're due for some good luck. We take over, and Watson, oh man, we could use a better block there from Amari Jones. Back to the air now. A little screen set up, and Bradham somehow made the catch. Got something. The screens seem a lot more doable in this game compared to Madden 20. Now it's 3rd down and 6. And here's Deshaun Watson standing tall, outside and shy of the sticks. Nowhere to go. All right, a pretty fun game so far. Atlanta having some issues today, but they take over now and go 3 and out. Montez Sweat. Texans take over, hoping for some Amari Jones catches here. 3rd and 10 maybe? How about Chad Briggs? I just want to see a couple deep balls. 3rd and 5 though, incomplete by Watson. Starting out okay though in this game. Approaching halftime with the Falcons running the football. Oh yeah, they have Will Crowder. And just had to kick again on 4th and 1. Norwood gets a 1st down. We run it with Cooks. Where's Amari Jones? 4 for Watson. Bradham for 17. That's at least 6 catches now. And now this is all before half. We do add 3 more. Hopefully Atlanta can't get a big play here. Julio for 8. Julio for 6. Intercepted Khaleke Hudson in his very first game with Houston. Did we get 3 or not? What happened? Why didn't we add more points? 2 interceptions though for the defense. No points allowed. Falcons finally getting to midfield again. Sacked again by Sweat. Incomplete. Let's take the ball back. Maybe we can start running the football a little bit too. Here's Bradham. He gets stuffed. This is 3rd and 8. And Watson is intercepted. Tried to go long for Amari Jones. And that's Phillips making a really nice play at the 46-yard line. Adrian Phillips, the veteran safety. Short field now for Atlanta. Do they get their first points? Jabari Carr doesn't have a sack yet in this game. That's a tackle for Joe Jackson. Hudson and Jackson are the linebackers here on 2nd down as Atlanta goes 3 wide. Ryan with time. Got his man. Julio Jones, 23 yards. First and 10. Ryan has this one broken up by Roby. Ryan just 9 for 20 with 2 interceptions. Very critical drive now. Hand off to Penn, trying to get outside. Picks up a block, another one from Julio, and he's down to the 1. Penn, 77 yards on the day. That was a really nice carry. And now just 1 yard out. Running it. And reaching for the end zone. Touchdown, Robert Penn. And Atlanta cuts into this Houston lead. All right, let's see if we can extend this lead a bit further. 6 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and we'll run this straight ahead. Bradham with a powerful run. This is 3rd down with extra pressure on the way, and the pass is hauled in. Big return today for Jeremiah Bradham. 7 catches, 49 yards, has around 40 more on the ground. I think it's making our offense better today for sure. Bradham. No! No! That can't be a fumble. His knee was down. If not, the Falcons are about to take the lead. That wasn't a fumble, right? There is a review. Jeremiah Bradham was probably down. Oh, yeah, definitely. That's a clear angle right there. All right, we're keeping the football. Watson's going back to the air, and he finds Amari Jones, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. We still have a lot to do, though, when it comes to those development goals. But all it takes is one at receiver. Bradham gets a couple here. Stretch to the right side, and Bradham getting a couple after contact. Amari Jones has 47 yards right now, so 53 the rest of the way. Watson over the middle, and it's dropped by Bradham. We saw a couple of those from Tony Pollard yesterday. We'll be working on some receiving back upgrades, I think. What was that punt? Well, Atlanta has their opening now to make this interesting. And they'll run this. And the opening closed quickly there for Robert Penn. Third down now for the Falcons. Ryan's got time, and he goes over the middle for Calvin Ridley. Pretty good coverage there from Fletcher, but we see a lot of those plays. He gives up some catches where he's in pretty good position, just a little bit too far away. I think that'll change as he develops. That's incomplete. That's a fake with pressure on the way. Ryan is intercepted again. Got too greedy throwing for Ridley, and it's Justin Reed over the top playing center field. So today, the disruption actually creates some turnovers. Still a 6-point game as we take over, and it's Jeremiah Bradham getting to the outside. He's having to fight for every yard. And now Grady Jarrett is shaken up. That is probably who was applying all that pressure early on. That'd be a big loss for Atlanta. After a solid gain by Bradham, we'll head to the air. And the pass is hauled in by Amari Jones. The thing about these positions, though, that get the flashy stats is that even if you miss the development chance, chances are you'll have another one down the road as long as that player keeps producing. That's caught by Jones, though, on the comeback. I don't want to have to wait for the next opportunity. He's now 25 yards away. More Amari Jones. That's what this offense needs. Or running the football. 2 yards. Now they bring Jones in motion. I like getting him another catch here, an easy one. It's a yard. 24 yards away now. Watson is hit, and that pass gets broken up for Chad Briggs. And we're going to punt. Falcons pinned here at the 4, and we are trying to push them back even further. 10 minutes to go in the ball game now. We have a good one again today. Lower scoring game. Running this one to the right side. Penn's met by Roby. No gain. They'll try a run on 3rd and 10. Well, that works for me. Punting out of the end zone. What can we get here? This is returnable. We have Craig Red getting to the 43-yard line. Now let's see a nice 25-yarder here to Amari Jones. We got to keep throwing. We got to keep scoring. I want to see Amari Jones, top of the screen, make a play. Rolling out. This is caught by Bradham for a short gain. We haven't really seen Tony Pollard at all today. It's been all Bradham. On 2nd down and 8 now. Oh my. Tried to go with the screen pass. 3rd down now. We're not in field goal range here. Watson didn't get all of it, and that is going to be incomplete. That was the Chad Briggs deep attempt. We'll have to wait for one that can get to him. Now, the punting today, we've had some really good punts with Atlanta being pinned deep. This time, whoa, at the 1. Let's go. Anger had a bad one earlier, but now he's turning his day around. They'll run this one now, and Penn's going to get a bit of space. 7 yards. Now it looks like Atlanta will open things up. They do go with a 3-receiver set at the top of the screen. And Ryan takes a shot, and it's caught in bounds by Calvin Ridley. Again, Fletcher. Just a little bit too much separation. These are the growing pains at corner. 13-7, Atlanta needs a touchdown. And now they're at their own 38-yard line. Ryan's hit, but completes to Penn. Ryan heads to the air again. Sweat applying pressure and forcing the throwaway. Still under 50% completion. And a big 3rd down as they spread out the defense. Better protection. Ryan now, deep downfield, broken up. Took the shot for Julio Jones. Defense is playing outstanding today. And I don't think it's just the change at linebacker. I think that the safeties are doing a really good job. And the corners are at least challenging. Like, we're not seeing them make a lot of routine plays. 6:20 left to go, though. It's anybody's ball game as we run left with Bradham behind Paulson. He gets 5. Running this one again, and Bradham caught in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd downs have been very hit or miss. We have to get to the 26-yard line, and we'll set up the screen. Oh, my! I thought Watson might just catch that pass. Could have been a pick, too. Imagine throwing a pick 6 right there. Like, what do you even do at that point? You got to go play the show or something else. 4th down again. Brian Anger will punt this one inside the 40, and we have good kick coverage. That was Fletcher, by the way. He's such a good special teams player. Gets down there in a hurry. 1st and 10 for Matt Ryan. He'll start this drive and finds a wide open man. Falcons across midfield. Ryan on 1st down. Sees pressure in his face, and he is off the mark with that pass. Just nothing has come easy for their passing game today. That's all I've wanted to see. Ryan will try it again now. Got some more pressure. That's caught. And it's a very short gain. 3rd down now for Ryan. Here comes Sweat. Wide open now. It's Ridley with a spin, breaking the ankles of Isaiah Fletcher. Falcons on the move, 26 yards out. I thought it was supposed to be the Falcons who blew 4th quarter leads, not the other way around. 4 minutes to go now. Ryan's got time. That's open again. Why are they getting more open? Even if we allow points here, we can't even blame the defense for all this. This is Penn. Nowhere to go. Stuffed. Linval Joseph. At the end of the day, you got to score more than 13 points. I hope we don't need to. Here's Ryan again. Sweat's unblocked. I wouldn't recommend that. Massive 3rd and 10 for Atlanta. Single high safety look, and it's a quick throw out of the backfield. It's Penn breaking tackles and getting out of bounds. So 4th down now. They have to go for it here. And it's 4th and 7. Can the Houston Texans slam the door right now on the Atlanta Falcons? Here's Ryan. He's got time. He'll throw it. And it's caught out of bounds by Julio Jones. I think. They rule it incomplete. And honestly, I thought he caught it. Let's take another look at this play. Must have been a deep corner. Julio Jones gets behind Edmonds. Oh, I love the call here. Right foot out of bounds. Left foot. Did it drag? Wow. Wow, the first foot was out, the second was in. You never see that. It's a good call. That is incredible. We ain't done though. We still gotta win this game. 3:04 left to go. Let's close it. Here comes Cooks. I don't know if we're going to see any more Amari Jones, but perhaps we will. Watson. Underneath here. Whoa. No gain. We'll try to throw it again. That's caught by Cooks, and that should be a first down. And it is. 2-minute warning is approaching. Amari Jones, top of the screen. And we're going to throw it once again over the middle to Cooks, reaching for a first down. On the ground now, there's a massive opening. Whoa, what a hit! I've been so used to Bradham breaking first contact today, I thought he'd just bounce and be gone. That's a huge play. 2 timeouts left for Atlanta. They gotta use them too. First down, Jeremiah Bradham. 1 timeout left, and another run up the middle by Bradham, picking up 6. No timeouts left for Atlanta. Very little chance of getting the football back. Let's wrap it up now. They might get the football back with around 15 seconds. Maybe. Bradham will get a yard away. And that last yard would get him to 100 yards. What a perfect setup right now. 1 yard is all it takes, and this game is over. It's Bradham for the first down. Texans will win. Jeremiah Bradham with a big return and a huge game from the defense, holding Atlanta to only 7 points. A defensively focused win for the Houston Texans. That has to be the sign of progress for this team. 13-7 is your final. We do not get any of those goals accomplished, unfortunately. Hopefully we get more chances. Jones still made some plays. There will be another chance. But now we pick up a victory. Mike Zimmer in Atlanta. He's been defensive coordinator there before. Look up Bobby Petrino and what he thinks about him when he left the Falcons. Matt Ryan completed less than half of his passes for only 233 yards and 3 interceptions. Pressure was a big factor today, even without Max Ridley. The ground game played really well. Bradham, 8 catches as well. Doing it all for the offense. Sweat with 2 sacks. Shelton had 1 for Atlanta. Deion Jones, 2 tackles for loss. So, unfortunately, no upgrades today, but I'll take the solid victory. Montez Sweat has been a difference maker ever since we added him. 84 overall. We'll upgrade the power rusher archetype here. Wait a minute. Roll out the red carpet, baby, because I have arrived. Jabari Carr got it. Is it because we held them under 100 yards? I forgot about that. I always forget about the 100-yard possibility instead of the stats. So Jabari Carr just got the upgrade, but not yet for Amari Jones. The AFC South is still very clustered, with nobody really falling behind very far or breaking away from the pack. Week 7 pits us against the Cleveland Browns, a very solid team that gives us a ton of X factors to worry about. And we get a breakout player opportunity in this game. It would be for Montez Sweat. He has star dev. Imagine what he could do with superstar dev in a few more years to keep getting better. Jabari Carr, star development, and we'll go with power rusher here. He becomes an 81 overall, and it won't take long for him to get his next upgrade. Carr is in just his second season, and he's close to matching his sack production from his rookie year, even though tackles are way behind still. Still plenty of time, but looking like he's developing nicely in year 2 after being a first-round pick. But now we're going to simulate this Cleveland game. What do we do about Myles Garrett, Nick Chubb, all the difference makers on this Browns team? We put up a lot of points, but we allow a lot of points. And we have alternated wins and losses every game this year. Inconsistency at its finest. 35-28 we lose to Cleveland. They had 248 rush yards. Watson threw for 3 touchdowns. Logan Stewart had 2. We took 4 sacks in this game. And Nick Chubb ran for 3 touchdowns, had over 100 yards after contact. 177 overall. Well, I didn't expect to beat them. Still hoped we would. Looks like a quiet day for Amari Jones. Just 2 catches, 6 yards. And for the defense, Myles Garrett, 2.5 sacks. Sweat had 1. I don't think he'll get his upgrade. I think next episode we'll go through some more games, and maybe we'll get into that week 11, week 12 range for the game that we end up watching. We have Steelers, Ravens, then the Panthers. I'll try to find a game here in this range that pits us against a team with maybe a decent record, and we will go from there. We have now made it to week 8, the trade deadline at 3-4. And I guess we have to make decisions. Are we going to try and trade anybody? Laramie Tunsil, Brandon Cook set to be free agents. Is there anything we want to do here? Or do we just give it our all and see if we can put together a win streak, get to like 10-6, and maybe go to the postseason? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. But a fun episode again. I really enjoyed making content in this series, and I will have more coming your way tomorrow. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a great day.